And as I had said earlier, I did update. So the dashboard page has a link as well. It just says what we're working on this month, plus it has a link with the times that we typically meet, second Tuesday at 1 and the fourth Tuesday at 7. So all that should be a little easier to find. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
what's that, Kathy?
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Like, seriously, if there's any other suggestions, like this is just difficult, tell me, because I'm whatever, you
This
know.
could be difficult, Becky, but you moved it.
Or I named it or something.
Change. We're done with change.
Yeah. Also, I did add the applique forum.
And I tried searching in the IAQ, but I put in, you know, virtual sewing room. I put in sewing room. I put in meetup, and nothing came up for those things. I mean, other things came up, but it didn't take me to where I needed.
And then you were like, Joyce was like, oh my gosh, there's so much in here, but it's not what I needed.
But Becky, when we searched for sewing room, why wouldn't it come up at all? It said there wasn't any such thing.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know why it wouldn't, because it says on a few places that it's the sewing room. So why wouldn't it show up?
Because I use the same thing.
Yeah. Well, it's on there now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Becky.
No, it's good.
When I go to get onto the IA Quilters, it takes me like I'm just getting ready to look at and see if I want to join. Am I doing something wrong?
I can look at your person and make sure you're set up properly.
I guess that too. It asks whenever, like if I click on, say if you send us an email and I click on it, it
Yeah, if
wants
you're not logged in, it'll say that if you're not logged in.
Yeah.
Is login up at the top on those?
What's that?
On those emails, when we click on them, isn't our login way up at the top? I don't remember now.
I'm talking about if I go on right from like where you type in where you want to go, you know.
In search. When you're
searching. Not in search, like I type in iaquilters.com.
Right.
And it takes me to this, you know, but when I do that, it comes up like trying to get me to join.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not logged in. Let me show you really quick on mine. Sheila, do you usually use a desktop or a phone?
A laptop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so let's see. So this is what you'll get when you get there.
Yeah.
And
I get that.
In the top right hand corner, it will say log in.
Oh, gotcha. I did not know that.
Now on mobile, it's a little different. It's under resources. So under mobile, they don't show the support account and login. But if you go to resources, it'll be at the bottom. It's showing log out for me right now because I am logged in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then if you,
I don't remember seeing that though.
Yeah, if you get any kind of errors, I'll show you. So if you go to one of our classes, because they can everybody can kind of see the stuff, but they don't have access to it. So I'm logged out, and in the top right it says log in, so I can log in. And I can see what's happening in here, but when I go there, it'll tell me I don't have access. And then I just need to log in.
Oh, okay.
So you can use the form that's shown here, or you can use the login button.
Okay.
Once you log in, it'll take you to where you're supposed to go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And then I did update the dashboard. So the dashboard has right under your welcome what's happening this month. So you can kind of quickly pop around to what we're doing. And like the swap doesn't start until February 23rd. So you'll see that. And then this is what I just added this afternoon, meet up with us in our virtual sewing room. And it tells you what days we meet, what time, because those are our normal ones. You can check the calendar, like today is a special one, it's an add-on. but we always meet the second Tuesday and the fourth Tuesday. And then this will take you directly to the page that has the other button to log in for the Zoom room. And it has the code that you need to use.
Oh, okay.
And then I
Thanks.
did put it higher up on the resources page as well. So
Oh, good.
yeah. Did anybody have any other questions? Sheila, I just looked and you're yearly and it looks all correct. So I think
Okay.
you just need to log in. Yeah.
Okay.
If you get an
Thanks.
error, log in. So yeah. Anything else? Anybody have any other questions on that? I'm happy to share and help because I know it's
I
new.
also saved mine as a
Short-
tab.
What?
You know how you go on and save your, oh, well, I forgot what you call them now.
Save it as a shortcut, a bookmark.
Bookmark, that's it.
Yeah. So you can, in your menu bar up at the top, you can hit that little star and you'll save it. It'll say bookmark this tab and you can put it in a folder or you can have it show up right across the top here. Like I've got some of mine, Shopify Compass, Membership Academy, things like that. So you can bookmark it as well. So when you go to your Chrome, you can find it on your menu board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll try that.
Yeah, and then there is instructions in the welcome, so you can make it one of a button on your phone too. So then I just have to click the button on my phone and it automatically pulls it up. And
Oh,
I do
cool.
have to log in. Sometimes it'll keep me logged in, sometimes it won't. But if you have pictures on your phone and stuff, that's an easy way because it'll let you go to the community from here. But yeah, if you notice the login, log out is not up at the top. And so you do have to click the resources to use
Okay.
to find the login on mobile.
Okay.
So yeah, because it mobile doesn't allow the double menu. Or actually it did, it was taking up way too much space and you had to like scroll forever to find anything. I didn't realize that. So once I started, it was like, what? Yeah, anyways. But if anybody finds anything else wackadoo, let me know.
Is the tablet considered mobile or just the phones?
It might have enough screen that the tablet allows that second. But if it's missing, then you just go under resources and you can log in under resources.
My phone doesn't have enough battery power.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It's too
tablet.
old.
It's too old. You can plug it in and use it. That's what we do. That's where,
Becky.
yeah.
Becky,
Yes.
I see up here in the corner, on the left corner of my screen, it says owner. That's me up there with the gray hair.
Yes.
How do I put my name on there?
So if you click on your screen, you're on a desktop?
Yes.
So if you click on or hover over your image, and then there's 3 little dots at the top right.
Yep.
Click on that and it says rename,
Okay.
and you can change your name. Sheila, where are you located?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, okay. And this is the first time you've joined us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm wondering if you had before, but this is the first time you've joined us. So welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. In Baltimore, Maryland. And what's the last project you just finished?
Well, I'm working on it. I just worked. Oh, I did the OPC thing. I did a couple of my they were like little quilts that were left over from stuff, and I just finished them. And then I'm working on a Valentine table runner now.
Oh, fun. All right. All right. And Eddie, you fixed yours.
It's Edie.
Edie.
Well, that's okay. It was Marcia. I was.
It's like the ice cream, except it's spelled differently. I used to say Edie Gourmet, but
Oh, Marcia.
but young
Marcia.
kids don't know who that is.
Yeah.
So,
So it's Edie's ice cream.
Hi, Edie.
glad to
I
meet her.
I did cut some stuff for that,
Are you doing the star or the holiday?
the star, the
The
man,
rockin' star that I renamed and it is not correct, but we all say it.
no,
Yeah,
not the star, no, not star.
I was gonna say the transparency one, but that's wrong too. The star
Right.
cube.
Moroccan.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Nice. What was your color
What?
choices for that?
I have, this isn't, it's not very,
Is it
Uh,
purple?
let's see. Yeah, no, it's actually it's a brown purple. And then there's a green
Oh, nice.
that was for the star, and for the inside, it had
Ooh.
real.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be pretty.
So by the time I got done looking and cutting, I was like, I'm done.
You're done.
I'm tired.
You're to the next spot though, so that's good. That's good. Yeah.
I have my block of the month.
Are you doing the homestead or are you doing?
I'm gonna do the
Oh.
homestead. So I have these 3 colors.
Oh, fun. So you started picking fabric for homesteads.
Yeah, I have them all in a box, like you said, and I have a picture on top of the box.
Yeah, seriously. By the end, you're gonna be going, this is a madhouse trying to find the pattern. So keeping them in the 3-ring binder really will help. Yeah.
I put them all in the box.
Okay, good.
Yes, I'm like a crazy person trying to find them. And
Yeah.
see all the junk in the back of the room.
Well, we're not even looking at it.
Everybody looks the same way.
We
So,
all, yeah, we're like,
Yes.
whatever. It is just fine. So yeah. So welcome. So glad you're here.
thank you.
Yes.
And Lucy's on tonight.
Lucy's on. We were like, is she working today? We missed her.
Yeah, I had to work. I had conference calls. Otherwise, I would have popped in, but I was
You have
on
the
the
2
phone.
screens next to each other and you're like, yeah. Well, fun. I'm glad you're back. Welcome.
So, can I share?
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay, so I wanted to make the star cube, and I wasn't happy with any fabrics. I couldn't come up with enough yardage. So I went to the quilt store today.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
pretty.
wow.
I was looking for
Pretty.
turquoise, but I fell in love with the greens. It's kind of a sea foam.
Yes,
sea
I
foam
really
green.
like
Yeah.
that.
Hey,
Okay, we'll
Lucy,
go back up again.
Lucy, look at my fabric pull. Look at my fabric pull. I think that we've got the same fabric.
Where are you? Let me find you.
I did a fabric pull for the homestead, and I think I've got the same colors.
Oh, really?
I love those.
Yeah.
Show them, Penny.
I'm getting them. They're in my box.
Oh, they're in the box.
Those are going to be perfect. Okay, so that one is going
Oh.
to be. And what size did you?
Oh
decide?
my gosh.
Monica on what you call it. She had done a lot of different sizes.
Oh,
So
they're
what
pretty.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty, Penny. Yeah, I'm going to do the same size as the pattern.
Oh, you are okay. And who was working on that before? Was it Louise?
Monica, I think, was going to do it.
Somebody.
I'm
had
gonna
theirs
do it,
up,
but-
the gray ones.
No, but I got mine done.
Oh, Judy is. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
good.
Great.
I'm doing a light gray
Wow.
for the background and then black and white for the other pieces with a hint of red.
For the
For the
star
home.
cube, Judy.
That
Oh,
was
no,
Ju-
for homestead.
Oh.
oh, homestead.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. The black and white.
That's right.
My
It's gonna be-
material hasn't come yet for homestead.
Oh, the waiting game.
Yes.
Oh, that's.
And I'm excited about it, so I hope it comes.
You're like, what? Oh, something come in the mail for me today. It was the clapper. I got a wood clapper because
Oh, you're gonna love it.
clapper. And I was like, what is this? My mom was like, you gotta get a clapper.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So it's upstairs. I forgot to bring it. Yeah. All right. So I'll start. I finished. Well, I have my block and I don't know where it went. But I finished the quilt. I finished because my other goal was to finish the quilting of the holiday mystery. And I finished it and I got it bound. But it's super simple quilting. I just did a wave and I did post it in the group as well. So you can see better pictures in there because this is always weird. But I am so pleased.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like
pretty.
it.
Nice.
Oh, that looks good.
Beautiful.
And I just did waves. I tried going left on the sewing machine. And if you guys have a long arm or a regular, it doesn't like going certain directions. So I did that twice and I'm like, no. And so I kind of did a line here and then did a line here and did a line here. And then I came back and kind of filled it in. So hopefully it didn't pull it too terrible. I was really surprised because sometimes when you sew in one direction the whole way, it pulls it way off, but it didn't. So really pleased. And then my back, I just rolled it over to the front and it's got these little polka dots on it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's about the same color as the, just around the corner. So I cut the back for that one. So I can throw that one on next. And I actually might do the waves because it's last time I did the grid on it and that was a lot of work. And so I might just do simple waves on that one. I did have to piece binding or batting for this. So I've got a piece batting for that one too. I'm running that low. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go shopping. That's just horrible. So I finished what I wanted to do. Yay. So now I can wash it and scrumple it and love it.
Can I show you the table runner?
Yes, Sheila, go right ahead.
Here's the table runner.
Oh, pretty.
And I've just done stitch in the ditch, except on here, you probably can't see them. I've drawn hearts with cross stitch that I'm going to do on the red.
Hold it up higher and we can see maybe.
Nice.
Oh, just a little bit. Yes.
Yeah, it's not done yet, but almost.
Close enough. You're getting there. That's really pretty. And just in time, you've got like 10 days before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's better than starting the day before, like I usually do.
Right? None of us can relate to that at all. Yeah.
Stay on again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who else has made progress? We want to talk about it.
I made progress.
Carl, let's go. What did you get done?
I did. I had got the 2 started and I decided to make 2 more. So I'm going to make a baby quilt for my granddaughter. So I'll show you all.
With the 4 blocks?
Yeah. Here's one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's pretty.
And then, so there's 2 pink and 2 purple. So here's the other one.
That's cute.
Wow.
And then number 3.
Oh, I love the owl.
Cute.
And then the last one. Let me see.
Wow.
Oh, where'd you
just starting.
So I worked really hard to get the last 2 done before we met tonight. I was like, whew, I had 5 minutes to spare.
Yes, seriously. Do you have the outside borders on them too?
Okay.
No, I don't have the outside borders on them yet.
Okay, so you're gonna do that and then put them together?
Yeah. And put them
Just give it
together
some space.
in a 4, and then probably do a wide border. My granddaughter's 6 months old, but
Oh,
I like her to be able to grow into it a little bit too. So
I bet that's probably the perfect size. Yeah, 20, let's see, 20 and 20, so 40. Yeah, so 46, 48, whatever. Yeah, that's a good size. Oh, fun. The owls are adorable. That's the perfect spot to have fussy cut, and large enough at the 5.5 that you're not like
Right.
going crazy.
Yeah, and I've had those in my stash for a long time, and I saw somebody else was fussy cut, and I was like, oh, I think I have something. I can do that.
Yes, way cute, way cute. Well done, Carol, way done, yay. All right, who else wants to fess up?
Well, not after that.
They're all like, we're busy.
Wonderful husband watched the kids all night.
Oh, that's nice. I ordered pizza at least, you know. I was like, I'm sewing. I got to get this done. Pressure. Joyce, what did you finish or get done?
Well, I did finish my my star.
And
Pretty.
you quilted it?
Really?
And I've quilted it all except for the middle, and I want to like take a cookie cutter of a shamrock, you know, and do in the middle.
Yeah.
So not done, but the rest of it.
Trace it
is-
with chalk or something and then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I just
Again,
Yeah, hold it back up, Joyce.
oh.
oh, nice.
Cute.
Nice.
Well, it doesn't have enough contrast, but
I know you're worried about that, but it's not like
Still looks good.
it's going to be sitting on the
Does.
table and you're going to be right next to it and you can notice it when you're there. It's not hanging on your wall where, you know, if you're far away, you don't notice it as much.
that's true.
Yeah.
I got a new coronet in January, so I'm just learning how to like free motion quilt with it. So this is kind of one of my practice pieces anyway.
Yeah, that's really good. Oh, it looks really good. You did a little swirly on the outside?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's something I'm figuring out how to do.
Yeah.
You too.
Yes. Yeah. Well, for years it was like I was a pro at the meander. So whatever. It worked. Mhm.
I would like to be a pro at something.
Me too.
I'm like, this quilt looks like meander. Yep. That's what I knew.
See, and I haven't really meandered, and I just bought myself a ruler for meandering to kind of get the hang of it.
Face around or whatever. Yeah.
Well, you actually put the foot inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
The template.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because I have never gotten the hang of that.
Yeah, it looks like a puzzle. A lot of times people say if you hold your pen like this on the piece of paper, that's the same motion as this.
Okay.
So if you hold your pen like this, which is really horrible, but then you did the motion and traced. So you could draw it once on a piece of paper and then just trace it with your hand in this set. Yeah.
For some reason, I always get points. And
I do too.
that's what I have trouble with is
So you stop.
keep everything round.
Yeah.
So I thought if I used this template for a little while, then I would get the, you know, muscle memory of
Yeah,
making,
that's a good idea.
making it round. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Are you able to make your meander move around or does it go just in a straight line on you?
Well, I can get it so it's not in just a straight line, but I tend to get points on instead of round. You know, I'll do round for a little bit and then I get points for some reason.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of a jerky motion, or I don't really know.
Yeah, it's just a lot of practice. It is.
I've never conquered meander.
You've never what? Never
Conquered
done.
meander.
Oh, conquered meander.
Yeah.
Really? That's so
So
interesting.
there's some of us that are meander challenged.
I've never known. Well, with the meander, it's like you just want to avoid crossing over each other. That's the thing. You're
Yeah,
like, oh, stay
right.
away, stay away.
That's what I used to do all the time.
Yeah.
When I first started with it.
Yeah.
I think if you think of a puzzle piece in your head,
Yes.
close your eyes and just like
I could
you're
only work
flowing.
on it for a few minutes at a time.
But you just do three meanders and then change directions. I did the jagged ones. I can do those, but those are made to cross over.
Yeah.
Yes. Just recently, I've been looking at that one, Vicky, and I've been doing it larger. That
I'm
one's
doing it
good.
too small.
That one's a good one for like boy quilts.
That's what I needed. I only have nephews. There are no girls.
No, they're like, they don't need hearts and
They
twirlies.
don't want a flower.
Yeah, no, so that's the one I used was the, yeah.
One I'm doing like the hook, like the bubble flower around the hook. And I did that on a practice one and that worked pretty well. But I found that if I watched it right before I did it, that kind of helped me.
Yeah.
To do.
Yeah.
Joyce, you know what else you could do is take your template and take a piece of paper with a pencil and run around the template on the paper, and then you can practice it with your finger every day a little bit, and that helps get you the muscle memory in your brain anyway.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. I always find that like I always have to kind of think about it and then relearn it because for some reason I'm not always on the machine.
I got these too.
Oh yeah, feather. And
But she said they were too small.
you do tend to quilt small.
Because this is on the domestic. This was not on my long arm.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I would quilt small too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't make it do what I can make the long arm do.
Yes, it's very
Transfer this muscle memory to the long arm.
yeah.
Dan, I
I'm
feel
not
like
very
I'm
good.
the opposite.
What's that, Carol?
I feel like I'm the opposite. I did so much quilting on my domestic, and then when I got my long arm, it's been hard for me to do on the long arm what I could do on my domestic.
That's how I was at the beginning as well, because I quilted for years on the standard machine.
Yeah.
Beat that machine into the ground.
Yeah. I can do a mean meander on the long arm though.
I have a hard time with
it because I'm like scared to do. I mean, there's a few things I've done, but not like I could do on my domestic.
Yeah, yeah.
So different.
All right. So, who else has something to share?
I think Pat does.
Oh, Pat did. Yes. Thank you, Joni. She was holding something up before. Yes, Pat. You're on mute though. Unmute yourself. Clickety click click.
So I made 3 out of 12 on step 1 of the mystery quilt.
Good.
God, look at you making progress.
Wow.
And you have five steps that you need to do?
So far.
Yeah. You should, Pat, you should really be making those with like chain piecing.
Oh.
Are you not doing that? Because you're just doing one block at a time. You should do like multiple steps at the one time.
I did these 2 together.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So now that you get it down, you can go back and do the other ones. I
Right.
gotcha. Yeah. I tend to do that. Do two or 3 at a time. So 2 probably. And then the third one gets started while those finish and get off. Yeah. Okay. I gotcha.
So far, I have 5 clues.
Well, moving progress. Now you know what this one is and how to sew it so you can get those done this weekend probably. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
fun.
And this is what I don't know how well you can see, but.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's got little flowers in the corner or something like a little
flower. That's the next step.
Yes. So 4 in the corner and then 4 in the center or 6. Yeah. Cute.
But there's more to go on it yet. So.
Oh, so that's just the center.
Yeah, that's just clue 5.
How many clues are there?
I don't know.
Oh.
Whose mystery is it?
It's the quilt shop that I go to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So Sunday night or Monday, we generally get the next clue.
Well, it's just one more. So you'll still only be down by 5, Pat.
Right.
That's good. Yeah. you're not getting further behind. You'll just keep equal with it. That's good.
Right.
Yes. I love it.
And with the cold, I'm staying in. With the cold weather, I'm staying in.
Yeah, we had snow all day today, and now it's just kind of wet and slushy. I don't know, but
We
yeah.
had that last night.
Mm.
And it was 9 degrees at 9 o'clock this morning.
9. Oh,
Who said they were out this morning? It was -40. Kathy, was that you? Oh, good.
That was, and that was with wind, you know, with the wind chill, but yeah, it's still, it's supposed to be that cold again tonight.
Yeah, that's
Where are
big.
you from, Kathy?
Northern Minnesota.
Oh, cold.
Where in
Long
northern
ways.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Where in northern Minnesota?
Grand Rapids.
Oh, okay.
Do you know where Duluth is?
Yep.
I'm about, 80 miles west of there.
Okay. I grew up in northern Minnesota, but on the other side. I
Oh,
was
okay.
about 60 miles from Grand Forks, Thief River
Oh,
Falls.
yeah, that's the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to
Kathy, do you
college
have
in
anything to
Vernon.
report on projects that you've been sewing today?
I do. I worked really, really hard and I got all of the blocks like this finally done.
Oh,
Not sewn
pretty.
together, but they're done. And then I realized what everybody else was talking about and about not having enough of the background material. So I ended up I didn't have any more and I had the strips, the long strips cut out. Somehow I missed this one. So I ended up having to piece 2 of the long strips together to make my 3 by 4 1/4.
Uh-huh.
So I got that done, but I'll get them sewn yet, but not tonight.
Yes.
My body's had enough tonight.
No, that's fantastic. And I don't think it's going to be a problem with those being pieced. Like when you end up quilting it or putting it together, it's not going to be noticeable. So yeah.
I figure it'll just look, they're all the same piece, so it'll just look like there was more piecing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a
But
big
this
deal.
is my first day of really sewing since I had my back surgery. So I'm ready to be done, but it was really nice to get going again.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Yeah. Take it slow and steady, but enjoy. Yes. And you have a cat behind you too, Kathy?
I do. That's Callie.
It's Callie.
Yeah. Hi, Callie. Yeah, she's my stinker. We have 2, and the other one's pretty mellow, but this one, she's a character.
Oh, that's funny. Well, welcome to our group, Callie. We love our pets.
Yes. She loves to be in the sewing room.
Yes. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right. Who else has progress?
I do.
Oh, yes, Laura, what you've got?
Well, I finished my machine embroidery mug rugs.
Oh,
cute.
Okay, hold them up one more time.
My Easter and my St. Valentine's. I mean, St. Patrick's.
You have an embroidery kit as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But that's the embroidery machine is also my one I use for quilting.
Yes.
So then I put it on and I got the center done.
Cool.
Cute. That looks good.
Cute.
And I was stubborn and I had a new template, a ruler template, and it wasn't working out. And so finally I'm thankful I didn't break anything, but I finally went back and watched the video and I've got it upside down. So I had to pick everything out. So a little humbled here, but
yes. And that was for the center?
That was for the center.
It turned out really pretty though. Good thing it wasn't a big center, but still, yeah.
It's a daisy one, and I was trying to go up and around, and apparently I should have had the template in front of the needle and be going down and up and instructions.
Yeah.
So then maybe on the ruler you need to be like this side up.
Well, I had it facing right side up. I was trying to go up and around to draw the circle, and I should have been going down.
Okay.
Towards me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yay for figuring it out.
And not breaking anything.
Not breaking it. and finishing. That center's way cute. That's perfect.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll work on the rest tomorrow. I think I'm done for the day too.
Yeah, the evening is here. Yeah. All right. Who else? Let's see. We've got Danelle. We've got Joni.
I don't really have, I didn't get anything. We took the dog for a walk. Then Michael took us to a Mexican place and I went in and ordered and picked up food and we came home and ate. And then the dog wanted to sit on my lap. So since I'd been ignoring her all day and all afternoon yesterday, I just sat with her. So I'm going to go sew tonight. But 2 nights ago, my husband was looking at something I was looking at, and it was those templates for your sewing machine to do things. And he says, why don't you order one of those? So I was on Love Sew, and I don't know if it's a good price or not. I think it was $29 with and no tax.
That's not bad.
But it's got like 3 or 4 different set things with it, and it comes in a case. It doesn't have the foot, but I've got foots, so I'm not concerned. But I was wondering, would I really get much use out of them? But I've learned to buy when he tells me to. Of course, he told me to buy them 2 weeks ago, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, it'll take some time to learn that motion with the ruler right there. But yeah, just like Laura said, patience and not breaking things.
Yeah.
Like they told me, don't start on a quilt. It said, do it on some fat quarters first.
Right. Yeah. Smaller things that you can control that aren't heavy. Yeah. Yeah. And with the machine foot, they do have those that are made for the acrylic because it needs to be a fat foot. So the ruler butts up against it. Otherwise, your hopper will go right on it. And that's when I hammered my pinky. That's what it did, is it caught that ruler and hammered it down.
Well, I may have to, when it comes, I may have to go back and buy a foot separate. But when I got my Janome, we got every foot they had available for it. I swear.
Yeah. Then it probably does have a machine one. But
it has a ruler foot, and mine came with it. So it came with both the ruler foot and the free motion foot.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because it's
I never use the free motion. I only use the ruler foot because if I don't have to switch back and forth that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just took a class.
Pat's got it right here. Okay, so hold on just 1 minute. So Pat's holding hers up. Pat, talk.
Oh, yes.
Really fat along the bottom, really thick. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got that. I'll have to go look. You're muted.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry, Pat. But I've got her on the big screen, so if you need to go back and look, you can. But yeah, it's a heavier gauge, so that ruler butts right next to it and it doesn't ram your fingers.
And I have a Janome machine, so this is for the Janome.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've got it.
They're just very similar, but yeah. Well, I'm excited, Joni, to see what you get and we see how it goes. And it sounds like Laura's been doing hers. So probably if you have any questions, you could probably ask in here. A few of them have tried it. I've never tried a ruler on my domestic machine quilting. So that's totally new to me. I just do it on the long arm. So that's very interesting. You'll have to report and tell us how it goes.
Okay.
But yay for letting him say you could buy it.
Yeah.
I'm more trouble getting him to not buy things than I do to get him to buy. He feels like I do everything around the house. And
I was gonna say you need to leave more things on your monitor than open. So when he walks by, he's like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, sounds like a plan. All right, let's see. Pat, Danelle, Jill, anybody? Pat, yes.
Well, I've done these 4, the first ones. There's 4 of them here, but so I've done.
Hold higher. Oh, yes.
Oh, pretty. And they actually go like, which way do they go? They go like.
Yeah, because the pink is on the inside.
It goes like this. I think.
Yeah.
So it's got I was amazed at myself. I actually have points. And
Oh, good.
and a seam allowance.
Yeah,
You
isn't
can
that
cut
so
that
much
off.
fun when it works out?
Yeah. I also have these, which are very simple to do. This
Oh,
is
your back, your corners.
That's
Yes.
pretty.
Yes, that's my corners. This is
like that.
these are the
Backgrounds.
yes. Can't think tonight. It's 9. It's after 9. I'm tired.
I know it is late.
But that's as far as I got.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Like all your pieces put together, that's a lot. So cool.
Yeah, I love the fabrics. Those are
Congratulations,
pretty.
and I love
I
the
love that
fabrics.
fabric.
That
Oh,
pink, yeah.
thank you.
Yes, with the
I
pink.
am going to do the red one too. I'm going to see what this one looks like, but I still have my hat set on the red one.
Oh yeah.
This one I had fat quarters and it was a lot quicker.
Yes. Yeah. Better. Yeah. Lorraine, you had a couple questions in the Facebook group as far as like, what am I supposed to trim this to? So did you see the answers 5.5? It's the same as the center.
Yeah, I saw that, but I
Okay.
had to give up because my back was hurting too bad. So I didn't get any farther, but I'll go back to it tomorrow.
Did you write it down?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, I knew the answer last night. I dreamt about it for 8 hours. I worried, and now I can't remember.
Becky?
Yes.
One of my pattern is the one that I did on EQ8, but I don't know what to trim it down to.
So which, are you doing the Moroccan star or what?
I'm going to, but it's not next.
Oh, okay.
I have to have this one first.
Yes.
This one.
Oh, cute. So
Oh,
that's
pretty.
what you're working on top of your 9 patches.
Yes, this one will be a 20-incher.
Oh, that's pretty.
I'll be designing a quilting that goes in here and comes out to here, out going into the orange ones, working with no marks, just working off of the tips and the points.
Oh, how fun. So you're square up. You've got that center block that has the size of 2 of those half square triangles.
Yes, and I hate this, but it looks like it's going to be 3 7/8.
Oh, that's delightfully horrid.
It was worse the other way. It was 4 3/16. I thought 7/8 was a whole lot easier to measure than 3/16.
3/16. Oh my God.
Forget it.
Well, let us know how that goes, Vicky.
It's called trim a little bit off of the sides, put it together, then just whack the other side.
Yes, it was meant to be cross point or whatever, cut points. Yeah.
And of course, the bobbin went out.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. That's my bobbin story today is I was like, I'll just do one more line, just one more, it was kind of a little fat. I'll just do one more so it's thinner. I have 6 inches left and bobbin's out. It's like it's the last line of the whole quilt.
Becky?
Yes, that was me. That was me.
Becky?
Yes, Danelle.
Yeah, I ended up having to work all day today and unexpectedly. So what I was hoping to find tonight was some tidbits of what people ran into today or things to watch out for, because I plan to attack it first thing in the morning. I'm way too tired tonight. So
which one are you planning on doing?
The Moroccan star.
Yes.
So I just didn't know if there were things people ran into or, hey, make sure you check.
Yeah, look at us all raising our hands, Danelle.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. And appreciate any help.
My first one was after you cut them up or when you're cutting them up and you have them in the piles, mark them A, B, C, or D, because there's 2 darks and one was 4-inch and one was 4 1/4. And I used my 4 1/4 in the wrong place. And then I had to recut and then it was too big. So then I had to trim it and my points aren't perfect. So if you would just cut them and then just label them, even though I was making 1 block, I still did it incorrectly. So that's my biggest one.
Okay, thank you.
Penny had one.
If you cut if you're using a fat quarter for your fabric 4, which is your background, don't leave any spaces. Cut it 21 inch way. All the rest of them is the 16, or the 18, but you've got to cut the 21 inch. Length. I had to put one of them. The one I was going to use for background, I cut it the wrong way, and I just couldn't use it. So
yeah, so cut it the 20. Cut the 21 inches first.
Yeah, and also don't go by that diagram, because where the squares, I think it's letter H, your
fabric's not big enough for what it shows you can get.
Right. The H is.
I got everything out of the fat quarter. I got every single thing out of the fat quarter, but I was very careful to.
You had to cut those long ones first. Yeah.
Right. Cut the long ones first.
Long ones were last. I cut the big one first, then the 3-inch one, and then the little ones. And I had this much left at the very end. Yeah. So you've got to cut it exactly the way she says to cut it.
Okay. Well, except the letter H, it shows like it's a smaller block in the picture. So
when it's larger than it is.
Yeah, it is. It's actually. If you cut your 6.5 inch here, or your 6 3/8. If you cut that all the way through to your 21 inch, and then cut your 4 off, then you've got room to make those 4 blocks.
Right, but the picture's just drawn wrong, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. It has those long pieces shifted off the edge when they should be right next to that edge of fabric. So it's just a little.
It's just tweaked a little bit. Yeah. So it's misleading, because then you think that you have enough fabric, and really you have all this fabric to the right.
If you're using more than a fat quarter, you'll be fine.
Yes.
And then did anybody did anybody fussy cut? Like
yes. So Carol showed
the owl.
And she did the owls. Carol, do you want to show yours?
I did see the owls.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but that was fussy cut in the center block. I'm curious if anybody fussy cut any of the other colors.
I had to do a little bit of fussy cutting because of the middle. I had some really pretty sunflower material that I got when my daughter was married in Long Island. And so I had to fussy cut a little bit for the bottom part. Okay. I think I have a bigger piece here. Otherwise, I didn't know whether it should just have the plain, but I wanted some of the sunflower or the flower in it. So I had to fussy cut here too for the smaller skinny pieces.
Yeah, for this triangle in.
But it worked fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Becky.
I have a print.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Christina,
really
can you show yours again?
That's beautiful.
Oh,
Christine, can you show yours again? Does it look like it was fussy cut?
It is, and I'm dyslexic when it came to fussy cutting this thing.
Meaning that you wanted to do something different, or what?
Meaning that I wanted the stems to all come here, and it just didn't occur to me.
Oh, that it's on
these
point.
things would have to be cut on the bias to do it.
Yes, right.
And so I don't like the way these are at all when I laid it out.
I think it looks fine, but I could see where it would, yeah. I love your center.
I love the center, but I just don't like the way these are, but I guess I'll live with it.
Are you just making the one, or are you doing more than one?
I'm just doing the one.
Yeah.
Cute the way they're tumbling though.
Well, yeah, they are tumbling.
Yeah, I think that's cute.
Overall, I think it's fine. It's because it's a lot of movement, and the movement is okay. I think if you had one that was out of place, you wouldn't love it. But this one's okay when you look at it overall. I agree with Joyce.
Well, okay, I'll live with it.
Yeah,
I looked at it and thought, do I really want to try it cutting? I've got enough that I could cut more of them, but all that unpicking and then sewing on the bias and
Yeah, and trying to figure it out to make it work for the next time would probably break my brain. So yeah, Danelle, this is how my block ended up. So, and that's why I was saying this one is a 4 1/4. This one's a 4, and I use the 4 1/4 here. So then my points are a little off. So mark your pieces. And then this piece is a rectangle. And so you can kind of audition, I guess, before you stitch it. That was the other thing, is because you're sewing on the angle and then pulling it out, and it's supposed to stay long. So audition it, because sometimes they get a little off, but yeah. But overall, they turned out really pretty. So
for all the problems or issues we had, they have turned out really nice.
Yeah,
Very pretty.
User error on my end, you know, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, and then the ones that said to cut like 3 3/8, I made them 3 1/2, and I'm glad I did, because I might have been short.
Yes, I noticed that as well. Yeah. So it's okay to go larger because you're trimming them down, and you're at and you're doing
the half squares.
It's the block on the point. And so when you trim it down, it does come trim nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little more wasteful, but not much. Not much for a happy block at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So I did post it, but right now what I've been doing is, so I don't know if you can see the little safety pins in there.
Yes.
On all the points, I'm just taking embroidering floss and I'm tying a knot in the back. And so it's green. You can't see the knot. It's really tiny.
Oh.
And then I'm going to just, depending on how much time I have, I may do some hand quilting on it, or I might just do more tying, but I'm tying it just so that it holds it together, and then I can
decide what you want to do with it.
Decide what I want to do later. But
so update us on the machine issue. So did you end up making this whole block by hand?
I didn't. I did sew the rest of it, you know how I told you the little strips. So I did, after I got those 9, I'll just call it a 9 patch, those together, then I went ahead and sewed the strips on the machine. But there's something's going on with the tension, so at least it's holding it together, and it's not going to be washed very often.
So your Bernina or the Baby Lock?
The Baby Lock was doing that. The Bernina I'll have to take in. I'm going to take them both in and just have them cleaned and serviced and
do an over.
But I do know that I did find the little tip of the needle that broke on the Bernina. So it's not in there, and I thank goodness. And then I broke 2 needles on the Baby Lock because I was having issues with whatever. I don't even know what it was, but I just started disassembling everything and putting it all back together, and cleaning, and I had just cleaned it, but it gets a little dusty, but still I'm like, I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to take it in, have them look at it, and call it good.
Have them come home happy. Okay.
Yeah. But it was fun. I got my block done, so I was happy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I like the idea of the little, the little picks. So that'll be fun anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So Doreen, you want to check in?
Yeah. My grandson's gone now, so it's quieter.
Oh, hey.
So I was busy most of the afternoon, but I did put 1 block of each together. So I've got this one.
Oh.
The first one. And then this is the other one.
Your blue background is a lot of fun.
Good.
Pretty.
So pretty. I've got 2 blocks done.
And you're doing 9, right?
There's 9, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, and it's mostly, like you say, the easy stuff, because the corners and all that stuff are done, so.
Yes. Yeah. So now it's just putting them together in the right manner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Moving
pretty
forward.
good.
Nice. Yes. All right. Oh, let's see who we've not heard from. Monica, Lucy, and Cindy. So Monica, you want to go?
Sure. So I was hoping I was going to be further.
We all hope that, Monica.
I know, right?
Exactly.
I'm doing assembly at this point. So I was doing the star block.
Yeah, some
transparency.
That's not transparency.
I know,
Cube
transparency.
I'm so sorry.
So now there is some fabric I chose earlier in the week that I am going to do in the large version. But today, what you saw me trying to pick this morning in the room was for today's. And so I'm kind of happy with it, but not quite.
But you'll share it with us anyways. Oh, so this is one of the 4.
Oh, sorry. Yep. So
Oops, we
sorry.
lost you.
I know my stupid thing. So let me move this machine out of the way. So yeah,
one of the
so it's just one of the piece, one of the. So that's why I was saying I was hoping I would at least have. I was almost finished with the second one. I was going to be able to put it together where you could start seeing the
pattern.
Yeah, no, that looks great.
Good. I really like the fussy cut center.
I do too.
I love that.
That's what actually probably took most of my time to that and me sitting eating dinner. But yeah, so.
Oh, that's good.
It'll be done tonight though.
Well, okay, so you have to share in the group because that's really pretty. I think it's a very different idea of it because the first one wasn't fussy cut. So I like the idea of playing with that. Yeah. Yes, yay. It is just kitty cat evening. Oh my gosh, Kathy's got hers. Carol's got hers. Cindy's probably off chasing hers.
My dog's sleeping in my lap.
And Josie's got her puppy lap.
I was going to tell Danielle if she has questions or problems tomorrow, throw it in the forum.
Okay.
And I'm sure some of us will be available to.
Yeah, we've
at least commiserate with you.
We all know what not to do. Yes. All right. Anybody else want to share? Janice, were you able to sew anything? And you're on mute, so you just have to unmute yourself. If you want. There you are.
I got I got step 2 cut out and the strips
started
cut and sewed them together, but I haven't made the 9 patch blocks yet.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So,
Were you here when I showed mine?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll show it again and so you can see it because you are making the holiday.
All right.
Yeah. So this one's mine, Janice. And you're doing yours in pink, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how yours turn out because we had a lot of Christmas themed. We didn't have any Valentine's, so that'll be fun. All right, good. Making progress.
I'm making it for favorite color is pink.
I knew somebody who had a favorite color pink. It's like purple. It's not super common, but it's there. I don't know. Anybody else in here have a pink as their color? Laura's running to the mute.
Yeah, I have 2 daughters.
I
and
like pink.
One is pink and one is purple. They were color coded for forever, and they still are pink and purple in their 20s. So
I love it. Okay. Yes, and Lucy's got her pink shirt. Lucy, so did you show your show and tell?
Well, just that I bought fabrics. So
you bought your fabrics. You're ready to go for the star cube.
The star cube, and this is what I've been sewing on today. Is just doing the sashings between these blocks.
Oh, cute! Love
this is a pattern called Wanda by Gundra with GE Design.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you've done a lot of her stuff this year, I feel like. Yeah.
Yes, well, her patterns are so easy and fast.
Super
That's what I like about them.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Jill, how's it going for you?
Well, I got all my pieces cut out and and I got 5 strips sewn together and I have 5 more, but then my back started hurting. So I went and did other stuff. So
yeah.
I think maybe by the end of tomorrow or at least Sunday, I'll have the whole top done. So I'll post a picture of it.
Okay, do. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. All right.
Yeah, that was
progress.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, yes. Every little bit is awesome. All right. Cindy, you were running off.
I was running off. I had a cat getting sick.
Yeah. Kathy had her cat, and then who else had their cat? We're like, oh my gosh. And then you were gone, and I'm like, I think Cindy's running after her cat. So I was right. That's so funny.
You were right.
What's your progress check-in for the evening?
It's on the long arm, and I've started getting the outline quilting done, but I got interrupted by a fire alarm that wouldn't stop beeping, and the battery. So I tried changing the batteries, and that didn't work. So I had to pull it down off the ceiling. It's just one of those afternoons where weird things started happening. So I didn't get to do the quilting I wanted to.
Yeah. Chirp. Chirp.
Yeah.
They're so obnoxious, I swear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ended up being 2 of them actually, because we had a power outage, and I think that's what set them all off.
Oh.
Because as soon as I got the one to stop, the other one in the other room started up. So I was like, what? Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's all settled and it wasn't 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So
hopefully I can get more done tomorrow.
More work. All right. Sounds good. All right. So it's getting late. Anybody else have anything else to share? I think Lorraine's asleep. I don't know. I love it.
Well, I'm just glad to meet everybody, and I really enjoyed this tonight. It was good to hear about all of you.
Nice talking to you.
Yes, it is good. And there's a few other people, Sheila, that are new as well. So you're not alone for sure. So welcome to everybody.
Good to see you, Sheila.
Yeah. And if you got any questions, drop them in the group. If you're having a hard time finding anything, you probably are not the only one. So say something, because sometimes I'm just not aware of it. So like today, I sent out email that didn't have a link to where to go this morning. So
it was the blind leading the blind.
Yeah. What, don't you know? Yeah. So anyways, we're all tech challenged in our own little ways. It's okay. So I'm glad we're all working it out together. And yeah, just because we're ending, it doesn't mean, keep on sharing in the group, show your progress and ask your questions if you get stuck or whatever. But then I did put that reminder that on the second Tuesdays when we meet up. So actually Tuesday is our next meetup at 1 o'clock. It's the afternoon meetup. So,
okay.
Yeah. So keep on sewing. Anybody got anything else that's fabulous and we all need to know about?
I just had a question. I thought I saw somewhere that there was a sew along on Sunday.
Oh, okay, Pat, I'll explain that. So I've blogged for like 15 years. Seriously, I've been on the internet since the dinosaurs started. So the dinosaurs of the internet. So I have a lot of content on the blog and it gets lost, similar to the IAQ. It's just simple stuff. And so I decided that every month there was going to be it's called a sew along, but whatever. So every month there's a focus of a project. And they're super simple. So it won't take you a whole month, but every Sunday I'll send you an email and say, hey, this is the project we're working on if you want to. And then the next week might be like, here's some hints and tips. And the next week might be like, whatever. And then the last week is, if you made this, come share it. And that's just going to be in the free Facebook group. So it doesn't have anything to do with the IAQ. It's just from the blog. But if you guys are on that list, you'll probably see it. It'll just start coming every Sunday.
So it's not a Zoom or anything like that. It's just through Facebook.
It's just through the
Okay.
Facebook. Yeah. Just to kind of keep the sewing going and,
Mhm.
you know, to be aware of what really is on the blog, because there's like a lot on there. And I'm like, I need to start using it because it kind of just sits here. So there's 12 projects. So the first one is like a mitered corner baby blanket, super simple to make.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pay attention to the miter. Like I've made 2 and cut them and it was the wrong miter. So anyway, not to stress you out and make you upset, but watch it. Don't cut it before you test it, is all I'm going to say. But those are just on the side from the blog, just in the Facebook group. So you'll kind of see that pummeling on the side. But
okay.
Yeah, it's not anything connected with the IAQ or exclusive. And we don't meet up for it. Yeah. If that answers that.
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool. So you can pick and choose what you do with that, but yeah, it's just something to get you back to the machine and not ignore it. Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for helping me today. I was pretty stressed out, so.
Yes. Did your crackers come, Kathy?
You know, I'm pretty sure they did, but I haven't seen them yet.
We haven't needed them, so that's good too.
That's right.
But they're there for you if you need. So
Yeah, that's right. Okay, thank you, everybody.
You're welcome, Kathy. Okay.
Bye-bye.
I will see everybody next Tuesday.
Bye, everyone.
Okay,
Yeah,
have a
see you
wonderful
Tuesday. Okay, have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.